is your moment. Don't tell me how bad you want it. Prove to yourself how bad you want it. Don't let nothing stop you. Don't let nothing get in your way. Every day you wake up, every day you breathe, you should be improving yourself. You should be taking steps to reach your destiny. Don't let nothing stop you. It's your moment. It's your time. How bad do you want it? Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's your man Mike Bowens coming to you once again, live and direct from Unleashing the Creativity Within You. And I got another bomb message for you today. This message, matter of fact, I feel a bomb on this thing. Boom! This message is entitled Roommates or Lovers. Roommates or lovers. Listen, in the course of a marriage, in a relationship, as I said before, a couple can, if they don't deliberately engage one another and meet each other's needs on a constant basis, then people can grow apart, and though you can still be in the same house, physically, mentally, you're somewhere else. So therefore, your relationship is more like a roommate relationship as opposed to a loving relationship. You may feel like, you're kissing your sister instead of kissing your wife, or you may feel like you're kissing your brother instead of kissing your husband. And this can happen over time when a couple does not deliberately set up time to engage one another, to meet each other's needs, to meet each other's desires, right, on purpose, right? I've talked to several men. I even spoke to some women about this, and the results are all the same. Different color lines, different ages, demographics, the same thing. People reach a certain point and they're like, oh, I'm just there for the kids. I'm just there for the kids. Once the kids get older, I'm out. And is this the way that God intended for us to be? Is this the way that God intended a man and a woman relationship to be? When you're married, marriage is supposed to be happy, but it takes work, right? We'll go to work and, whether you work a 9 to 5 or you have your own business or you're an investor, whatever it is, you put in a necessary energy. You put in a necessary, you take the necessary steps to do what you have to do to be successful at that. It's no different with a relationship. It's no different than meeting the needs of the person that you say that you love. And what happens is, I feel like we begin to take our spouses for granted, or they begin to take us for granted, right? Over a course of time. Oh, they know what I've been through. They know I'm tired. I'm coming home to relax now. Or, they understand my pain. They understand my issues. And to a certain extent, they should. But then another extent is, because this is the person that you say you love, you need to go over and above for them, right? To make sure that home is taken care of first, right? A house is not a home. And if you feel more as a roommate than more as a lover, there's problems. Because guess what? Your mind starts to drift, your eyes start to wander, and your heart becomes hardened towards a person or non-existent to a person. And we don't want that. We want to keep the fire burning towards the person that you made the commitment to way back when, saying, I love you, baby. You the one for me, and you're my man, and I love you, and all these things that we say, right? So let's not get complacent in our relationships and think that it's supposed to happen by osmosis, or it's going to happen by abracadabra. It takes work, folks. It takes work. It takes you writing those notes. It takes you running the bubble bath. It takes you, writing the love notes and sending the flowers and, being intimate with one another. Come on, let's keep it real. That's something that a man needs, right? Something that a woman may want, right? But whatever it is for each couple, it may be different. But you got to sit down with each other and have meetings and talk about listen, this is what I need from you. This is what I want from you. And I just feel like I'm not getting it. I love you. I'm in love with you. But I feel like I'm lacking in this area. And if it's a real man or if it's a real woman, right, who understand who God is and who understand the blessing that they have right in front of them, they're going to take that advice and they ain't going to get all upset. Well, you acting like you doing all this for me. You ain't doing all that for me. And yada, yada. They ain't going to do all that. They're going to sit down. They're going to take it. They're going to listen and make adjustments. We're not making excuses, we're making adjustments, right? Because we all can grow, we all can learn, and we all can change. And that's something that we have to do. Be able to take constructive criticism without taking out the shotgun and ready to blast somebody's head off, right? Because they're telling us something. We can't get mad if we falling short in a particular area, because sometimes you may not even realize it, that you fell into the roommate zone as opposed to the lover zone, right? You may not even realize because your job is stressing you out. You got to raise these babies. You know, there's no school, there's no class on all of this stuff, right? You know, you may be the first person in your family who's in a relationship, who just got married or whatever, or who's dating somebody, and there's nobody else around you who you could look at and say, dang, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. There's nobody who could tap you on the shoulder except the person you with and say, listen, you got to get it together right here, you know? Keep your hair looking good. Don't let your hair go crazy. You gaining some weight, you know, just trim it up a little bit. Keep your body right. You know, you want to make sure that you put your best sexy on for who you with, right? We want to talk about all the spiritual stuff, but let's talk about the natural things too, right? Because it's good to have some prayer. That's the most important thing. It's good to read your Bible. That's the most important thing. But another thing is how you take care of yourself and how you taking care of the person that you with. Are you doing the things that you used to do, or now you slacking? Now you kind of lazy on it because you got them already. But if you really want to be happy and they want to be happy, get back to doing what you used to do before you had them, right? I hope this message encouraged somebody out there. So you don't want to just be a roommate. You want to be lovers, right? God first, you and your lady. God first, you and your man. This is your man, Mike Bowens. I'm encouraging somebody out there. Until next time, I'm saying, be blessed.